So hello, and tonight it's the first tasting and bottling up of all the St. Peter's India Pale Ale beers. So they're behind me on the shelf. There we go. There's all the bottles. So it works out to roughly 18 litres, 32 pints. 32 pints, not bad really. Wherever you get 32 pints, you probably get about 31 in the grand scheme of things. But there you go. 5.5% India Pale Ale. So before I added sugar for secondary fermentation, I poured myself a glass out. Obviously the head's already gone for obvious reasons. You can see in one of the bottles these, yeah, there you go. So you got the same colour, a bit of a white head going off. So yeah, there we go. It worked out at 5.5%. Fermented perfectly, amazing. Thank you, Muntons. Thank you, St. Peter's. And there we go. Toffee aroma. I've been smelling, since I bottled it, I've been smelling toffee. So absolutely hits the nail on the head. Yeah, beautiful toffee. I can smell the toffee now. Floral flavours with hoppy notes and toffee aromas. Toffee on the nose, floral flavours. There is something there. I'm definitely getting toffee, but I am getting a bit of floral as well. So funnily enough. So I got this from Creative Winemaking in Ilkeston. Spend over 60 quid free delivery. Absolutely worth, if you can afford it, to always break the free delivery. 22 quid a kit. So 32 pints for 22 quid. It works out at roughly 70 pence a pint. 70 pence a pint. So, you know, equivalent to 70 pence a bottle. So when you're thinking about it, St. Peter's beer, it looks amazing. Yeah, you don't see you don't see a picture of the beer itself, but I'm telling you now, but mine is the head. That is tasting absolutely spot on. Just poured it out. 32 pints. Most of it's going away for a month or two. Like I say, this is at the end of the initial fermentation. What's going off there in the bottles is the start of secondary fermentation, and within a week, normally, they'll be rock hard. The bottles are, and that's the end of secondary fermentation. And then you're going into the maturing phase, where they mature for however long they need, and a month is a good thing to look forward to. Slightly longer, better. 6 months. You probably don't need that long, but certainly a month or two to fully mature. You want a steady stream of beer. You need to be brewing on a 2-weekly basis, I think. Couple of brews every 2 weeks. You'll have enough beer to keep you going, and won't have to worry too much about going to the pub or expensive, supermarkets and that. We all, want to do what we want to do with home brew. But the fact of the matter is, roughly 70 pence for a bottle of 5.5%. Now, come on, hey, pint or bottle, whichever equation you want to. We'll work it as either, because a pint isn't far off what you get in a bottle anyway. Like literally 500 mils versus supposedly 5, 6, 8 mils. But a lot of glasses these days aren't true pints anymore. They are 500 mils. I know this because I've got the pint glasses in the shed, and literally you pour a pint in, which is 500 mil. You pour a bottle in, which is 500 mils, and it reaches the top with no head. So that tells you everything. Are we being robbed? Don't know. If that's the equation, then yeah, we probably are. But it is what it is. that has gone down well. Really, really well. Tasting absolutely spot on. My happy drinker friends, when we go to our holidays over in Filey and Prestatyn, bottles of these will be going along. Not too many of the strong bottles. I'll probably drink them by then, but this is what it is. But some of these weaker bottles will be going along, and it's primarily just to have a beer, but not get too drunk. You know, that's always the key with all beer reviews. And drinking beer. Enjoy the beer, enjoy the experience, but not get too drunk. So, as a first tasting, it looks good. Bar the head, it certainly smells and tastes good. And gotta be honest, St. Peter's IPA, first ever time brewing it, and something different for me. I'm normally a darker beer fan, but 5.5, 70 pence a pint. You can't fault it. It's cost me the equivalent of about an hour. So, an hour, minimum wage, 12 quid an hour. You even put the 12 quid onto the 22 quid. So literally 34 quid. And there's still, you're talking like, literally about 82 pence a pint. And that's with your labour settings going in. The bottles are free because I recycle all my 1 litre bottles that we use. Luckily, that the two sons upstairs both drink sparkling lemon and lime from Tesco's. So we reuse all the bottles, and we've got a good supply now. Well, I've got a good supply of IPA for a few months. Stocks the own brew piles up in the shed, and I'm really, really impressed with that. If I see a bottle of St. Peter's IPA on my travels, or the Ruby Red, because I've got the Ruby Red kit as well, I will be getting one of each and doing a comparison video. And just seeing how we go. But yeah, well impressed. Got a lovely taste of getting the toffee, fruity elements, beautiful, nice twangy IPA. Yeah, I won't call it the old-fashioned IPA that went across the seas to India all those years ago, but certainly a good modern interpretation, modern traditional interpretation of the IPA style. I'm well happy with that. Yeah, well happy. Oh, take it to the shed now. Let it age for a few weeks or a couple of months. Thank you for watching. See you soon.